Hey, how you doing, YouTubers? This is Danny again. Um, Today is April 14th, and still quarantined here in Michigan. Today, I just wanted to share my mayor check. Is don't let a temporary situation or a temporary feeling um, cause you to make a permanent decision or cause you to lose something permanent. Um, Things happen in our lives where we get upset, we get angry, we have strong emotions about things or strong feelings about things, and those feelings cause us to act. And usually, when we act out of a strong emotion, if we would have took just a few seconds to stop and think about it, we probably wouldn't have made the decision we made. And a lot of times, once we have made a decision based off a temporary emotion, we usually end up regretting it. I'm angry at you because the way you looked at that woman, so now I want a divorce. And now I divorced you, but you really weren't that bad a person. You looked at one person and I blew up. Or I didn't like the way you said hi to him or the way you did something. And so we get angry or emotional, and out of our emotions, we run out and make a permanent decision. And we feel totally justified because it was our feelings, our emotions. And who's to argue with our feelings, our emotions? We don't even argue with our feelings, our emotions. And maybe that's part of the problem, because sometimes we don't even argue with our feelings, our emotions. We just assume that what we're feeling is right. Something to think about. Just assuming that what I'm feeling is right. Instead of praying and giving our feelings back to God and letting Him give us the answer, we make an answer on our own. We make a choice on our own, a decision on our own. And then, of course, we're turning around and we're praying and asking God to now clean up and fix that decision that we've made on our own. The permanent decision we made off a temporary emotion. I was unhappy with you for a moment, or unhappy with my job, so I quit. And now I don't have a job. Or now I'm homeless because I got mad and decided to leave my home. Or whatever it was something temporary, and I allowed it to make me make a permanent decision that now I have to live with over something that was really temporary, and if I had gave it time to pass over, I would have been okay. We tend to be, especially in this country, it's almost like we're taught to hold on to negative things and to let the good things, the right things pass through our fingers. Someone could do us right every day of our life, but the one time would they do us wrong, we're going to hold on to that one time for dear life. And the next time they do us wrong, we're going to pull that one time that they did us wrong up again. But the funny thing is, we don't pull up every time somebody does us right, because that list might be way longer than the list of wrongs. Maybe that person really didn't do us wrong, or maybe they've done so much right by us that the wrong really isn't that big. We tend to put a lot of energy and emphasis on things. We say we forgive, but I'm not forgetting. But the funny thing is, we have a lot of worldly sayings to a love that we want to be unconditional. We say that, I'm gonna forgive, but I ain't gonna forget. But if you look up love in the Bible, it says love doesn't keep record. So every time you shouldn't be bringing back up what someone did in the past to you, or hanging on to stuff that would cause you to blow up in such a way or be so angry that now you feel like it's a permanent decision from a permanent solution, when in actuality it was a temporary situation, but because of other reasons it became a permanent situation when it really wasn't. And so we made a permanent choice. a lot of times in our life, we really need to stop and think. Really need to stop and reflect. Really need to stop and look at ourselves. It's easy to see the problem on the outside because we've been taught to ignore the problem on the inside. We've been taught to not look in the mirror for faults, even though we look in the mirror and all we see is our faults. We've been taught to overlook our own faults and use other people's faults to justify our own. Take a moment today. Please stop and think. And don't just fly off the handle. There was a movie, I can't remember the name of it, but Ving Rhames is in it. And he had gotten out of prison and he was a pastor of his church. And he was helping this young man. And one of the things he kept saying in the movie was 10 seconds. Just give yourself 10 seconds. Before you explode, before you go off, whatever, just count to 10. Give yourself 10 seconds to gather your senses. And you'll be surprised at how many of those permanent situations that you'll find it was a temporary circumstance that you were about to make a permanent choice, then now you're not going to make that decision. Just stay up, stay blessed, and please, if you like, my videos, please subscribe, hit the like button, share them, hit the that bell so you can get notifications when I post videos, and just thank you for listening to me, and thank you for watching my videos. I hope it helps you, I hope it's encouragement, and you have a blessed day.